ride to a property. I'm trying to get some things situated. Um, yeah, just trying to get some things situated at this property. Taking a ride, so I got about a 30 minute ride. Going to an Airbnb, and I got to do some. We had a bad storm came through a few weeks ago, and it's knocked out a tree fell on the internet line, and from a tree falling on the internet line, what happened next was once the tree fell on the internet line, it knocked out. The AT&T had to come out, reset everything. So now I gotta put the doorbell. I got a Nest doorbell, and I gotta put that back on the Wi-Fi, which you would think is something simple, but it's actually not. It's not as simple as it should be. So I gotta take this 30+ minute drive to do that and change a light bulb. Yeah, so, but it's just part of the business, man, the real side of real estate. And if you got any questions, please drop any questions that you may have. I got some time to answer a few, but yeah, so this is just, how real estate works. It's not all glamorous and all checks all the time. It's more so like, yo, you gotta get things done. You gotta get things done, man. So, yeah. That's what I'm out here going to do. Just get things done. Make it happen. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all weekend was good because my weekend was okay. Panthers got their behind whooped. Giants lost, Jets lost. So, yeah, it wasn't the best day, but I got to catch up on some Z's. So yeah, back to real estate, man. Sometimes, man, it's just not easy. It's not simple, but you give up. Unfortunately, the issue is I see a lot of people just so quick to give up, man. It's like, yo, why give up, man? Just keep going, bro. Like, damn, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. It's supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. Everybody own property. Everybody will be making, 6 figures, 7 figures a year. No, but it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to do the work. It took me 8 months to get my first wholesale deal back in 2011. It took me 8 months. I could have quit month 3, could have quit month 5, could have quit month 7, but I decided to keep it going because when I went to work at my call center job, I looked up. I seen people 10 years my senior, 15 years my senior, 20 years my senior, and I'm like, bro, I'm not being here for no 10, 15, 20 years in the call center. What kind of life would I provide for me that aligns with my vision? Okay, that life did not align with my vision for the life I had designed for me. So I knew I had to do something different. I knew I couldn't quit. So I knew I had to make this business work for me. And I came in with that attitude, and I kept that attitude. That, yo, I got to make it work, So I got to make it work. Yeah, I still take L's. It's still some days I don't want to get up and do what I need to do, but I still continue to do it. I don't give up, okay? I already struggled for it, so I figure, like, might as well get my reward for it, So now I look at some of my counterparts, man. These guys, they've been working these jobs, and they realize when I run into them, they get what I was saying back then 2010, 2011. They get what I was saying 10+ years ago. And I was talking to entrepreneur stuff because these jobs ain't gonna pay you like you want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work like that. It's not built like that. All right, the system is not built to make employees rich. It was never designed to do that. Keep you busy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make you rich, nah. Well, you spend more time at your job than you do with your family. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask my job to go spend time with my family. That, you know what I'm saying? That was just crazy in itself. Like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this real estate thing out, man. That's what I did, man. And unfortunately, just too many people quit. They quit too easy. You know, again, this it won't be easy. It's gonna be difficult. You know, but you gotta keep your eye on the prize. You know, you think you had it rough. Think about the people who came before you, especially if they look like me. They had it rough. You know, so I always try to see the good in situations. You know what I mean? Because even though, I gotta take this 30-minute ride to go visit this property, right? Even though I gotta take this 30-minute ride to go visit this property, I still view it as a blessing because there's some people that don't own no property. You know? Do I want to do this? Absolutely not. Am I stressed out about this? Yeah, because I had to do multiple runs with going to run back and get this and get that, etc. So yeah, man. But I just know what I got to do. You know, if I don't get it done, the life that I desire will not happen. So, I go in with that mentality, man. Like, yo, this ain't gonna be easy, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it to the finish the closing table as soon as possible. So, yeah, man. Um, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, again, if y'all got any questions, just drop them. Anything about real estate, I answer them. I just got time to get into my next destination, or whatever. So also make sure y'all get out and vote, man. Make sure y'all get out and vote, bro, because yeah, it's early voting. So if you can get out and vote before it gets too hectic, go ahead. But anyway, this Airbnb, man, I bought it a few years back for like 80 something thousand. I probably put about 20K into it, and then I refinanced it. And for that property today, I want to say it's worth about 220,000 is what they're going for in that area. And for me, this is an Airbnb. So it does pretty well, and I own this, so my payment is only like $900 or so. I believe like 900 and some change, and so therefore, I can give like I only charge $80-$90 a night, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to attract that Walmart crowd, and that Walmart crowd, just consistently consistently stay there. That Walmart crowd is basically that particular crowd of people who want the budget friendly stuff, the value and all that. So they're not looking for the $200-$300 a night Airbnb. They just want something cheap and nice. So that's what I have for them, and that's why this one stays booked up. I swear, with this Airbnb, if I went into like a November with nothing on my calendar, as soon as November 1st hit, boom, joint booked right up, So with trips and all that. So man, yeah, bro. The Airbnb game can still work if you do affordable models or if you do specialty things, right? What's a specialty thing? Like a theme, right? What's a theme? Like a theme is like a Carolina Panthers theme, a Charlotte Hornets theme, and of course, you gotta design the house in that manner, etc. Those themes do very well. I forgot, it's this popular cartoon that's pretty good, man. But I know a friend in Arizona. He do that joint, and his Airbnb stay booked up. And this ain't no cheap Airbnb. Hey, Stock Hustler Network. Could you go to DuruContracts.com? Duru Contracts. Hey, thank you, Matt. DuruContracts.com, DORU contracts.com, and you should be able to get my contracts. And they're simple two-page contracts, nothing too complicated. So yeah, guys. I'm just again stuck in a little traffic out here. I was hoping to beat the traffic. That's why I went now to knock out this task. But unfortunately, that is not happening. So back to the Airbnb thing. Yeah. So I like a lot of people who didn't own their Airbnbs end up getting hurt. Fortunately for me, I did not. I owned mine. I didn't have a bunch though, Airbnbs though, but I owned mine, and mine still did well. Yeah, it slowed up, but mine still did well, and I just got mine adjusted from 80 to 99 a night. You know, it's automatically adjusted by the system that's in there. So, all right, bro. I'll see you at the next event. So, but yeah, man, that Airbnb joint, man. Could be a play. It still works if you got affordable stuff. Now, if you got that high end stuff, I don't know. You know that the high end meaning 300 a night, 400 a night. You know, 'cause there was stuff in my neighborhood where I live, and they wanted like 400 plus a night, and it's like, damn, 500 a night. It's like, damn, I get a hotel downtown for less. But at one point they were getting it, and they stayed booked up. Any advice on outreaching private money partners, like actual people, not institutions? Sorry, I just joined Airbnb. Okay. As far as that raising money, man, yeah, you gotta know how to raise money. You gotta know how to have a track record, right? So if you don't want to deal with lenders and you just want to deal with private investors, well, then what you need to do is you have to get in front of investors. You have to work on your elevator pitch. People, hey, what do you do? Hey, you know, I buy and sell real estate, and I'm always looking for new money. What do you mean, always looking for new money? Well, you know, with my real estate, basically what we do is we actually raise money. We pay X amount percentage, and we buy real estate, etc. We have a track record. If you know somebody be interested, then you can just let me know. You know, do it. You know, and as long as you have a track record, you have pictures before and after, etc. You disclose the what can go wrong, etc. Like I've lost money on deals, but my lenders never lost on deals. I never had to go back to a lender and say, "Yo, hey, I need you to take this off. I need you to." Nah, bro. I always had to bite the bullet. So, but you got to get in front of people. By you getting in front of people, and you know, you pitch. You, that's the guys I know that got a lot of private money. That's how they do it. You know, do you have a self-directed retirement account? Do y'all have events? If y'all do have events, then you know, go to those events of those people, etc. You know, and just make sure you do right. I know the retirement company I was working with, they advised me. They said, "Yo, we don't, we stopped having events because we were kind of like involved in lawsuits of people taking money, and you know, the deal goes south and they can't pay the person back." So yeah, man, you want to be able to do right. You want to be able to do right with that money and know what you're doing. Some people just don't know what the hell they're doing and taking people money, and it's a nightmare. So biggest nightmare is Jay Morrison taking $11 million and losing and turning it into like $2 million. Like how in the world did you do that? In the hottest real estate known to man. So yeah, but yeah, man, it happens all the time. So yeah, you want to go out there and raise money, but please know when raising money, you make sure you know you're able to do right. You're able to disclose information. You know, if you know you need 3 months to finish a deal, tell them you need 8. You know what I mean? Tell them you need 9, because if you know you actually do the business, you know something's gonna go wrong. You know, so yeah, I need to work on my record. Thank you for that. I'm currently trying to pitch more than 10 more events. Danville, Virginia, about 3 hours north of Charlotte. Being 22, a lot of people think, yeah, at 22, a lot of people won't take you serious, but if you get a track record, they will, okay? Because I know young guys here that was killing it. I started out younger. What I did was I partnered with some experienced people And for me partnering with some experienced people, that's how I got the money connection. But yeah, man, you definitely want to get a track record. So since you're 22, I would recommend you starting out using hard money. Start out using hard money for your first few deals, so that way you can get a track record. Because everybody want to go and raise money and they don't got no track record, then that becomes a scary situation at that point. Because people are lending you their hard-earned money and then you going out and losing. So yeah. Yeah, you can do a wholesale deal or two. I tell my students, right? This is what I tell my students. And if anybody want to join, you can go to DoruSquad.com, DORU Squad.com. I tell my students this. I say, yo, this is what you do. Go do some wholesale deals. Get 30 or 40 in your account. Once you get 30 to 40 in your account, your bills paid up, you're not desperate, this is what you do. Start looking at the whole property, all right? Because you make a better decision on a full stomach than an empty stomach. On an empty stomach, we just don't make good decisions. Our decisions be terrible on an empty stomach. You know what I'm saying? You try to invest in on an empty stomach. Let's say you buy a house for $50,000, right? You put down $5,000, the lender loans you the rest. And somebody come along and say, yo, I give you $65,000 for that. You like, what? I paid 50, you only 65. I ain't even do nothing. Then you sell it. You make $15,000, but the next year, it's worth 150. You shot yourself in the foot with $15,000. Come on, man. Let's. So I like for my people to have 30 to 40K. My students to have 30 or 40K in their account, so that they can make a good decision and think about the long run, the future generations. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Stopping wholesales, that's a good strategy, bro. So, and you say you in Danville, Virginia, you doing that. That's a good strategy, man. You know, just do a few more. What's your average wholesale fee, bro? On doing those, you should be making a good pot. It's your average wholesale deal, man. So, yeah, I got a sub two deal coming up, man. And with this sub two deal I got coming up, man, I'm trying to keep it. I don't want to flip it. I want to keep it or whatever. So, see how that goes. Because sub two deals are good to keep. 5,000, 17,000. Yeah, bro, you on your way. That's a hell of a strategy, though. That's a good strategy to keep. Because you know you're going to come across a motivated person. So, yeah, that's a good strategy. You made five the first one, 17,000. I'm proud of you, boy. And you young. So, yeah, hell yeah, keep doing that. So, that works. You know? If it works, keep doing it. Don't go away from it. Burn it down. Start learning that, man, this year, bro, you an action taker for real. That's good. And you 22. So imagine where you're going to be at in 5 years, bro. That's great. So, and, once you get some money up, bro, like 30, 40, you might want to keep one of them substitutes. Especially if they got a bunch of equity. They got 50,000 in equity, 100,000 in equity, 200,000 in equity. You like, bro, let me keep this for myself. And start playing the network game, the long run game. So, yeah, man, that's a good strategy to have. Going after pre-foreclosures, make some great money that way. 100,000 in equity. Yeah, you definitely want that one. You are gonna have to figure it out. You are gonna have to figure it out, bro. That's a good one. 100K in equity. That's the thing with those pre-foreclosures. Sometimes the family inherited the property and they'll just let it go to foreclosure. And they'll have 200,000 equity. Some of people might on this line might be like, yo, why would they let it go? Show was good. Why would they let it go to foreclosure if they got 200,000 equity? Wouldn't it make sense to sell it? Yeah, but I can't tell you why people do what they do. People just will inherit the property and believe that they don't have to pay taxes or so. Yeah, and then they'll just let it go to foreclosure. What cold calling list do you find the most successful in? Um, I kind of stopped cold calling for right now, right? We're doing inbound. I'm trying to focus on my inbound lead situation. And with my inbound lead situation, man, what I'm working on now, bro, is we working on getting our leads to come inbound because cold calling still works. It definitely works, and I tell my students to continue to do it. But as far as lists, man, I suggest to get like an absentee owner list, and I do it on the outskirts of the major cities. So I don't really do a lot of marketing inside Charlotte. I go on the outskirts of Charlotte, things of that nature. That's what I do. Yeah, Matthew laid it out. You know, if you got the balls to door knock, I know it's not for everybody. And if it's door knocking, if you don't do the door knocking, don't mean that does not mean you can't be successful because you gotta have the balls to do it. I remember one of my early mentors, he sent me to go door knock, and I came back with the update. He was like, "Yo, man, you gonna be successful at this business because I tell most people to door knock, they get scared, they won't do it." I said, "Nah, bruh. I knew that call center life wasn't for me. They had me up in the call center, nah, bro. But that call, if you want to door knock, you got to pull a pre foreclosure list, ideally from your county to see what's active, and then you can go and go after that, man. But as far as cold calling, man, just get absentee on the list, man, and just start cold calling and texting. You know, go after land too. Land is a good one, man. Land is a good one. Go after land. Um, and yeah, just go after land and just try to make sure you follow up with your leads. That's what I'm trying to ingrain in my students is follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, man, follow up with your leads. My students sometimes they'll be wanting to follow up. They just want to talk to them once and think it's supposed to happen. Nope. So yeah, man. Okay, Matthew just put us up on game. He said, "Yo, Zillow got the information as well." So that can work too, man. Matthew's a young gun, man, and yeah, he getting to it. Hey, Matthew, send me an email at when this live is over, at Nasser at realestatedoru.com. Nasser at realestatedoru.com, man. Let's talk about that strategy, man. I like that, and I think I'm gonna. I know my boy. He's buying houses in VA. He lives here in some city. It's not a popular city, but hopefully, if it's that city, I know he's buying houses out there, so he may be interested in what you got. So Nasser at realestatedoru.com. But yeah, but yeah, man, that's a great way to do it. Is the pre foreclosure if you're gonna door knock. If you don't have the heart to door knock, that does not mean you're not gonna be successful. You just gotta find what works for you. Like we're doing inbound leads, so being that we're doing inbound leads, we're doing outbound marketing, and people are coming in, you know, wanting to sell their property. Whereas it's not like we're doing outbound when we do cold calling and text. As you know, people they getting cursed out and all this other stuff. Damn, it's lines to vote everywhere. Everybody trying to get their vote on. That's what's up. Um, yeah, for those who just joining, I had to take a little drive to a property, Airbnb, to do up some minor things. But it's not that time intensive, thank God, when you got a good cleaning crew. And, but there are some things, unfortunately, where I have to do. Like if something breaks, I might need to look over my handyman and make sure I can get the best quote to get it done. In this case, I gotta get my damn Google Nest doorbell and backdoor camera back on the Wi-Fi. Sounds simple, but it's actually not. It's been kicking my behind. So yeah, man. But out here doing it, man. So yeah. Hold on, let me see with DeAndre. My boy DeAndre was good. Let me make my turn down my damn street. DeAndre said, locked up my first five-figure deal this past Saturday. Agreed with owner 100,000. Agree with buyer at 112.5. Appreciate everything. Yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt, man. That's what I'm here for. Um, but yeah, um, things are slowing up, man. So you gotta really hustle out here, cause the it's just slowing up out here, man. So being that it's slowing up, you want to hustle out here, beat your competition, do what your competition not willing to do. So yeah, bro. And try to maximize them wholesale deals. In some states, not all states, some states you can list wholesale deals on the MLS in some states. So yeah, um, but gotta be out here doing the work, grinding, etc. So yeah, I got this property. It's on the outskirts of downtown, and gentrification is starting out here. This city is about 30 minutes from Charlotte or so. Yeah. All right. 30 minutes to Charlotte, so it's on the outskirts of Charlotte. Charlotte getting so expensive, everybody got to move on the outskirts in droves because Charlotte is crazy. All right, guys, got to my destination. I will holler at you. If you want to sign up, go to DoruSquad.com, DoruSquad.com. That's DORU Squad, SQUAD.com. All right, I'm Nasser, a.k.a. the Real Estate Doru. I'm not a guru, I'm a doer because I actually do this business.